Hi, welcome back to day 5 of recording this update video. We had a little hitch with the other one, so...
What a great film.
Yeah.
Hitch.
Supplies are running low, so pray for us.
Yeah.
So last time, since the last update on 7/23, we've had some new donors. Is Freddy being shocked or something? Or is the butt plug acting up? Turn down the dial on the butt plug. Okay, our new donors are Jeff. He's a goblin. Our good friend Damien Maffei. We love you, Damien. It's all for you. He's a goblin. Anthony is also a goblin.
T-Dog!
Alexa from Diamond Bar, California. She's a mammon.
Diamond Bar, California sounds like Cowboy Town.
It sounds rich to me.
Yeah, I always think of cowboys like at the old Diamond Bar with hooers upstairs.
I still don't know what a mammon is. One of these days,
It's a kind of demon.
Yeah. What is it? A demon close to a goblin, or are they separate things?
These are all just supernatural creatures, Andy.
Like all these hairs I'm
shows about stuff like that. You know.
So, also our good friend Ryan King from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. He's a mammon. He recorded the
theme tonight of the comic,
along with his awesome wife Wendy.
Wendy
so
Norton.
Thank you, Wendy and Ryan.
So talented.
And longtime listener Sam. Oh, we've known her since she was a baby.
It's been a long time.
And now she's donating to us. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you, Sam. She's a goblin.
Oh, is it my turn now?
Yeah.
What we've created since our last update, we're finally available on Google Play. That's been requested for a long time. We're also back on Stitcher and pretty much anywhere you can find podcasts. Origins Episode 6 is out. That's where Matt comes back from Jamaican exile. I don't even remember if that was really a thing that happened or if we made that up. But and we answer more of Amy's questions from her horror survey. Also, Matt reviews Tales from the Crypt Ritual. And also episode 7 of Origins is out. I was feeling sick when I recorded the intro, so it kind of sounds shitty because I was in bed and I recorded it on the computer while watching Halloween 2.
Star Crystal episode, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a great episode of the podcast. It's like a watershed moment for us.
What level is 3 on?
4. Second.
Just to make sure.
Second is on 4. What level is 4 on? Second. That's the quote, right? Star Crystal.
Who made the pot pies?
Sherry. You don't know how good that makes me feel. From 2006, that's when that happened. We talked about Stephen Jeffries' adult film career, where he wore a little red ball cap and Powell drove that guy's cock. We talked about Rum Zombie's MySpace page and much more.
I like how you demonstrated it.
Yeah, he had a red ball cap on though.
That's how you power drive a cock, guys.
Yeah.
And this is the face you make while you power drive a cock.
You look happy.
It's kind of like.
I just need a little red hat and I'll be set.
Yeah. Oh, we discussed. Amy and I reviewed A Ghost Story with Casey Affleck. We didn't review it with him.
Poor Amy.
Amy didn't like it very much, but you should listen anyway. There's a really long pie eating scene in that, which someone finally timed on Twitter with a stopwatch. It was over 5 minutes of Rooney Mara madly eating a pie as fast as she could.
What kind of pie was it?
It looked like chocolate to me.
Should have been a key lime, because that's the best pie.
Yeah.
Don't you agree?
I love key lime. We have one in the freezer right now for tomorrow. I got to put that in the fridge for tomorrow so it thaws. Family dinner tomorrow night. You guys are invited.
Thank you, Amy.
Make it. Night of the Comic, episode 6 was about con culture. We had Mikey B on there.
Hey.
He's in the room.
What?
He's down here.
Like
Hiding his face.
Like ex-cons?
We talked about conventions, like comic book conventions. Love them, hate them, whatever. We talked about that from everyone's perspective. Vendors, artists, attendees. We have people who have done all those things. Film Mad Society, Grave of the Fireflies. That's a real bummer of a movie. If you want to get bummed out with me and Chizek, we talked about that. Mikey B's D23 in San Diego Comic-Con trip report.
What?
That was so much fun because it was like being there.
Oh.
Because Mike really did a good job of trying to get to everything and did a great job of recapping stuff. We polled the patrons.
I gotta do my double jerk off motion.
We polled our patrons.
Whoa.
Get off the pole, patrons. You can do better for yourselves.
I was just curious to see what everyone's favorite exclusive content was, just to kind of gauge, what was working and what wasn't. But apparently somebody likes everything that we're doing. But the most popular ones were Origins, which are just old episodes of NOTLP with a new intro. High Five Happy Hour and Night of the Comic were tied for second. And the third place was the Book Corner. And then Andy farted again. The first video we recorded, he farted 2 or 3 times during it.
I just want to give the listeners a taste.
A taste.
Yeah. A taste of Andy.
Yeah. Andy coming soon, Andy.
Coming soon, more farts. But first, that's Patreon exclusive content too. So we finally got the final pin design is ready. It is at the manufacturer now, and this should be shipped around August 26th. So thank you.
Big thank you to Rob Meyer from Lunar Crypt for helping us with that. And then Kelly did the design, which was awesome.
Yeah. And those go to our $5 and up donors. So thank you. And the tees are still at the printers. They need to be tweaked a little. Tweak. They should be done soon. Let me tweak it while you're out of cock. There you go. Okay. Next episode of NOTLP. Andy, that's me. I will review Dead Gamers for Straight to Video Russian Roulette, and we will wrap up Hotel Motel Holiday Inn month with City of the Dead for the main attraction.
Yeah, Christopher Lee, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it's only 78 minutes. Oh my God, it's so short.
That's what she said.
We got special content. The first episode of Andy's Porner, where I discuss League of Frankenstein. So play with us and play with yourselves while watching League of Frankenstein. We got another episode of Film Mat Society, Juno with Freddy's friend Maggie Robertson.
Juno.
Hamburger phones, remember that?
Mm-hmm. I ate so many phones out of confusion.
We got another episode of Night of the Comic where we discuss nerd on nerd violence and comic book culture elitism. And Brad Wymore from Land of Illusion will be here to discuss Land of Illusion.
That's Elsa. She's barking.
And not farting.
Now it's our call to action.
No, wait, and also I will review the new Robert Pattinson movie, Good Time.
Good times.
I like the show.
Good times. Let's take our listener survey. Did the dog fart too?
It's spreading.
Please continue to retweet and share our post on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram if you can figure out how to do that. Apparently that's like rocket science. Review the podcast in Apple Podcasts, or even better, go to Facebook and share when we post an episode. If you really like what we're doing, the more people listen, the longer we'll be able to do this, because that means the more support we'll have. And if you are a patron, please share those public posts from our Patreon page, patreon.com/NOTLP. You'll see posts marked public, or when you're scrolling through, you'll actually see a full description and like show art.
Too much detail.
Those are the public posts. Share those, because we want to spread that around so people can see what they get for being a patron.
Nag.
And send us any great ideas you have, and we will try to make them happen.